Hi, I am Qiyara and welcome to my video. Today I just wanted to make a video about building characters in a very simple way. I was hanging out with a couple buddies the other day and one of them wanted me to help build their characters and fix their builds, and they were just like they weren't doing that in the simplest way possible. A lot of characters, like a DPS, needs a ton of different stats that you want. But a lot of the supports and sustains, they mostly just scale off of one stat. The easiest way to build them is just stack that stat. Obviously, you can improve them by doing different things, but just as a basis, I would recommend looking at their traces and then seeing what their abilities stack off of. For Huohuo, she stacks entirely off of max HP. See, her ult doesn't scale off her own attack, so we don't need that. This is set amounts of attack and energy. Um, the amount healed for her passive is based off of Huohuo's max HP, and then her heals up max HP. So all I do on her is just stack max HP, and she's golden. Um, Also, her being slow makes it so that her talent doesn't need, or her talent doesn't go away as quick. So that's also a nice thing. I don't really focus on speed that much. Um, I don't think you really need to focus on speed unless you're trying to 24 star, or sorry, not 24, 36 star the Memory of Chaos every time, which I'm not personally worried about it. As long as I can get all of the stages clear, I think I've been able to consistently get like the first 11 floors cleared, and then the last one, depending on the enemies on the floor, I can get 1, 2, or 3 stars on, which I'm not too worried about. I don't think most people should be worried about it because it's really not that much more Stellar Jades. Um, I would be more concerned about just getting those first floors done, and then if you have the ability to, then you can try pushing that last floor. So for like Ruan Mei, for example, she's a support. It's mostly supports that you can do this with. With DOT units, you just want to stack attack, so they're really simple to build too. But like supports, um, Sparkle, all she wants is crit damage because her skill is based off of her own crit damage plus 45%. So it's pretty crazy. Like Ruan Mei, she just scales off a break effect. This increases the damage because of one of these, yeah. Break effect, which this does have a cap how much extra damage it gives, but I just have hella attack stacked. Or hella break effect. It's mostly supports. Well, like with Robin, newest character, or newest support added to the game, I just have attack percent on all these because the only thing that she goes off of is her own attack. I got lucky with a lot of these where they got some HP percent as a substat. And I'm running her really slow. Ignore this crit damage, that's not my fault. I'm running her really slow so her ability, like Huohuo, doesn't go away as quick. The reason Robin scales off her attack, since I didn't show it initially, we can see right here that her damage, she just boosts all damage by 50%. There's nothing that affects that. Right here, she gives attack based off of her own attack, equal to, at max, 22.8% of her attack plus 200. So the more attack you have, the more attack you're giving. So 22.8% of 4K can be roughly like 1,000. That's 1,000 extra attack you're giving to every single one of your units just by focusing on attack. It just increases all crit damage, so it's not based off of any of that. And then all our other stuff is just bonuses. Nothing scales off of anything but attack. So I just have lots of attack. I don't have any speed. Well, I have some speed, but I try to avoid as much speed as I could because, like I already said, I try to avoid speed because it makes it so that her... Shut up! Oh my gosh, shut up. It makes it... Holy shit! Are you gonna hum again? Do it again, bitch. I'm gonna slap you. I don't care if you're Tectone's girlfriend. I'm gonna slap you. Anyway, I'm not running her too slow, but I'm not too worried about it. It's mostly supports and sustains with Ushuan. Once again, stacked HP because she restores her own HP up to 90% with her passive. Nothing else scales for her. So I just have a max HP so that she can restore tons of HP. She can take a lot of hits. She can take a lot of damage for her teammates, and then just restore it all like it was nothing. I'm trying to see if there's any other units like that that are just super simple. It's mainly supports and sustain. Like Asta, you can just run super fast. Just build her as much speed as you can. I believe her passive is just, yeah, it's just an attack buff. So it doesn't matter what her attack is, it just buffs the other's attack. So just keep an eye out on what the characters do and what stat would most easily benefit them, and then just stack that stat as much as possible, and then you can improve from that. You can add some speed, add some defense, add some effect res that you need in order to actually clear the content. I would focus on clearing the content and then perfecting the content. Clearing it, I feel, is most important. So you can actually get some rewards rather than getting nothing when you're trying to perfect everything and you're throwing everything away because it's all dog shit. Believe me, I know. If we just look at my topaz right here, I rolled these stats on my stream like a few days ago. Look at how bad I got screwed over. Crit rate, crit damage, all into the flat stats. And it's not just that, it's literally this one too. 1, and then all flat HP. I know dog shit stats roll all the time. I would just run with what's easiest, what the easiest stat is to increase, and you can clear content way easier. I guess we'll just go with one more example. Branya only cares about crit damage because her ultimate, it gives crit damage based off of her own crit damage plus 16. Oh wait, increases their crit damage by 16% plus 20%. Yeah, so 20% of her own crit damage plus 16%. So it's actually way worse than Sparkle's. Yeah, I definitely just read that backwards. It's 16% of her own crit damage plus 20%. So it's not only way worse. In my head, when I was initially reading that, I was thinking 16% plus 20% of her own. But with Sparkle, it's 24% of her own crit damage plus 45%. So, and that's on her skill alone. So Sparkle's just, holy shit, she's broken. Anyway, that's why she's best girl. Looking at it, I haven't even noticed that. But this thing on her also makes it so her crit rate is 100% on her basic attack. So that's literally the only thing that she can attack with. So you don't want any crit rate at all on her. So just stack crit damage, stack speed if you can. I have some HP on her just because I don't want her to die. But it's that simple. Just build them super simply and you can get content cleared. I do recognize that as a day one player, it does kind of seem, it might seem like, oh yeah, just build these characters, blah, blah, blah. But just do it the simplest way possible. I know I have a lot more characters than anyone coming in any recently. We look at my streak, 383 days in a row consecutively. So I've been playing since day one. I know it may seem like I'm out of touch. I have a second account that I've been trying out. I know it's difficult at first, but if you are just recently starting out, build characters super simply and do traces. That's the best way that I would do it. Don't focus on relics until you're like level 60, 65. So I will cut back to my other self. That is all for today. I know it was a very obvious thing, but after talking to my one buddy who has played the game since Kafka's first banner, I just thought that this would be a nice video to maybe help some of you guys out. If you did like the video, please leave a like and subscribe, and stick around for another video. It will be coming eventually. I'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye!